Can't wait to get over there. King when I'm over there. Love everywhere all year. Yeah. All year. Yo. Closed doors, ran back, crossing the path. Medicine man with significant plans. Don't understand. Reach the lock of the grip laws. Demons got that thing down.
Hello.
Hello. Hey, how you doing?
Hi, sorry. I'm doing fine. My son in the background, so
It's cool. I got my kids in the back. They chilling. They watching Rugrats. So what's going on with you?
I want to take a nap, but I don't want to sleep my whole day away.
Yeah, it's one of them days. Where you calling from though?
I am on the West Coast.
Okay. You somewhere on the West Coast. I am in Connecticut, but I am originally from South Carolina.
Connecticut? Is it raining? I mean, is it snowing up there?
We had some snow like a week ago, and it's supposed to snow again Monday. This Monday coming up. So
Okay.
yeah, it's still snow on the ground and shit, man. I can't stand it, man. I'm a country boy, so kills me all this damn snow.
What are
Want to
you
go back
up
to
to
South
this
Carolina?
weekend?
What you say?
What are you up to this weekend with the Super Bowl coming up?
I'm not really watching that, I'm just cooling. Like I said, I'm not no sports guy. Are you into sports?
No, the only reason why I'm gonna watch it is the halftime because the weekend is gonna be performing.
What's up with him with all them band-aids on, them band-aid wraps on them?
It's just for the promotion. It's just a marketing plot for like his album.
Okay.
And then I guess he got temporary plastic surgery, I suppose. And that stunt was like it was like temporary plastic surgery, but that was just like another marketing stunt for his album.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
A lot of everything that Go ahead.
No, what I'm about to say, where the place that you're at in the West Coast, is there a lot? How is the COVID-19 situation? Is there a lot to do over there where you at?
I'm in Arizona.
Okay.
I mean, stuff is not shut down, but we do have a high COVID thing. But I stay in the house. I don't really go anywhere. I don't really do much.
Yeah.
I'm laid off due to COVID.
Yeah,
so
me
there
too.
is.
Yeah. I feel you on that.
I'm actually facing. Why are you climbing on stuff? I'm sorry, my son. I'm in the room and he's climbing up on his like crib, and he wants. I don't know. He just wants his balloons. I have a balloon, a helium tank, and I have like balloons. It's something that I bought when I went grocery shopping. Well, no, it was my son's birthday, and I didn't want to pay for like a whole set of balloons, so I just bought a whole bunch of balloons from the dollar store, and I bought a helium tank for $20, and I still have the helium tank and the balloon.
That's smart.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Especially because he likes the balloons. I use them. He has bouncy balls, but I don't allow him to play with them just because they can break stuff. So I just blow up a balloon and let him like play with that.
How old is he?
Balloons don't break. I mean, balloons don't break stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you're right. So how old is he? How old is your son?
He's 1.
He's 1? Okay, cool. I got a daughter. She is 13 years old. I got my middle son. He is 6, and I got one that's 2.
Oh no, I'm only 22. I don't need any more kids.
So you're young. Okay, yeah, I feel you on that. But you never know in life. You never know. Nah. You might find the right person. No, you don't know that.
I'm a single mom right now.
Yeah,
The
I
only
feel you. I
time,
feel you.
the only time I will get have another child is if I am engaged or married or I'm in a long term relationship. I can't I can't run that risk again because my original plan prior to me having a son was that I wanted
Hmm.
to be in a long term relationship and I also wanted to
Yeah.
get married. Not saying like I was trying to like strictly follow like, a religion or anything. That's just what I wanted because I wanted to be financially stable. And
Yeah.
as a woman, a lot of financial stability is in marriage. I mean, I could be independent, I am very independent because I am a single
Hmm.
parent. But
Yeah.
it's like it's a lot more work when you have to do it on your own. And
I believe that.
I want a big family, and I just don't want to be popping out kids, and
Hmm.
I just don't want to be a baby mom either. You get what I mean? Like
I
that's
understand that.
tacky. Like
I understand that.
so,
That's so
and
you
a
just.
lot of guys they don't want they'll be so quick to make a person a baby mom, but won't be quick to make somebody their wife.
That's what.
And
That's
that's
what. What type of what type of guys are you attracted to? Are you attracted
I
to the thugs, or a good dude, or
I'm not
what kind of dudes
attracted.
are you attracted to?
I'm attracted to anybody that I like who has a good personality and that takes care of me. I'm not into those stereotypical type of specific people. I'm into
Mm.
a person who likes me and adores me and takes care of me, who wants to take care of me. I'm not just the type of person because I'm a very loyal and loving person. I'll give somebody my last dime. But a lot of people don't reciprocate that, whether they are a thug,
Yeah.
whether they are a nice person,
Yeah.
whether they're a
Yeah.
scholar. It's not about who they are or what they do. It's about how they treat me.
I feel you.
And that's
And that's
just
that's a
in
good answer.
general.
That's a good answer. That's
Um,
what's up.
so yeah,
Definitely.
it's it like I've learned, you have to learn from your mistakes and I've learned from my mistakes is like
Well, you only
I
20
kind of
something years old. Man. You got a lot of living to do.
I was trapped. I'm not even gonna
What you
lie.
mean?
The guy that like who is the sperm donor, it was like he wanted to try to get me pregnant and try to keep me, but the only way you can keep me is if you treat me well. And during my whole pregnancy, I was alone. I was homeless
Oh man.
and I was
Wow.
struggling. Yeah, so it's like you're expecting me to you expect to be in my son's life after you dogged me. That's not how this works. You know what I mean? Like you have to consider the fact that being pregnant, you're risking your life in general. Like you're already risking
Oh
your
yeah.
life. You're running the risk of possibly dying. And I gave birth on my own. I was homeless majority of my pregnancy, swollen ankles, had to work the whole time I was pregnant. Like it was bad. And the disrespect that I faced um was very harsh. And it's like
Yeah.
as a African American female who already does not trust the medical system, it's very hard to not have that support system from the male that impregnates you. You get what I mean? Like that's very
Yeah. I
harsh,
understand.
and it's not okay. It's a not okay thing to happen. And he was expecting me to allow him in my son's life whenever he wanted, in and out, and that's not how it's supposed to go. Because I grew up with no parents. I know how it is to have no
Uh,
support system growing up in general. So I automatically in my mind I wanted my child to have a two-parent household, whether we were
okay.
together
I
or not.
understand that. Yeah. Yeah.
So with that not
Uh,
happening with my son, I feel kind of bad because I promised myself I would allow my child to have a two-parent household
yeah, but
in any way
some
possible.
certain situations, I mean, how long you know the guy?
Um, we were talking for a while. Um,
Okay.
but we weren't really in a relationship, and I'm not even gonna lie. My situation, I ended up getting pregnant on my birthday. So,
Oh wow.
that that whole situation, you're young or whatever, and this
Hmm.
is my first pregnancy scare ever. Like, I've never had a pregnancy scare. I really wasn't the type of person growing up to like date. I was more focused. I was more focused in school. I was more focused. Oh, my son here is the kid in the background. He's saying hi. If you can't hear him, you
Hey, you're my
hear the
son.
baby.
Hey.
But yeah, I was really an academic person. I really wasn't focused on relationships. I really wasn't
Hmm.
focused on any of that. I was I was going to college, no
Yeah.
problems. You know what I'm saying? I was doing my thing. Um, and that one slip up. I ended up having my son. I couldn't afford an abortion. I couldn't afford a plan B at the time. I was homeless, and
Yeah.
I didn't have any support from anybody, so it was just me.
So I didn't mean to cut you off, but how did you became homeless? Like in Arizona, like
Um,
if you don't mind me asking,
well,
you know what I mean?
well, sure. I mean, that's not really a big deal. I don't. I was actually planning on writing a story about my whole like life or whatever, but my like me and my mom have a love-hate relationship. I was automatically adopted, originally adopted. I've been in foster care virtually my whole life. Um, so I don't know my original parents. Um,
Uh,
it my mom has this thing. I don't know what it is, but she has this thing. If you don't have anything to offer her, there is no point of you being around. If I've been paying rent since I was 16. I've been working
wow.
since I was 15. I didn't
Wow.
go to prom because I didn't have any. I couldn't afford it. I didn't do anything sports wise because I couldn't afford it. My mom wouldn't support me in that. Um like I've been getting kicked in and out of my mother's house since I was 16, 17. And mind you,
Wow.
at that
So
time when you adopt, you get checks from the government. So I was
yeah.
paying rent, and then also she was getting a check for me from the government.
Wow.
So, you know, uh she so called tells me because I was dirty, I have an attitude problem, and just virtually that I have ADHD, and I'm not saying I'm like dirty, but I'm very disorganized because I have a scatterbrain a lot of the time. Um,
I'm like that too.
but
Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm like that too, though. So go ahead.
yeah, and it's like a lot of the times African American parents, they're really stricter. They're stricter on females than they are on sons. Like,
I
I
believe that.
noticed when I growing up, my son can get away with anything and everything. But if I was out past curfew, I would get reprimanded. And then I remember one time I came back late and my mom made me sleep outside.
Damn.
And in Arizona, it gets cold at night, like winter cold. It may be
Yeah.
hot during the day, but it's cold at night.
Mm.
So it is stuff like that I don't appreciate. Like, I like growing up is I've had a lot of bad experience with just um things in general. So
Yeah.
yeah, I just have a different mindset and a different like ideals than a lot of other people do have because I've been through a lot.
Yeah. I
So that's
understand that.
why,
You had to grow up fast. I understand that shit. So yeah,
yeah.
you're
So
much advanced than most people.
yeah, so
Yeah.
when I ended up having my child, and at that time he actually begged me not to like get an abortion because at the time I was working and I could pay it all in full, but it takes two to tango. So I really wanted him to at least give me that 250, to go
Yeah.
ahead and get that whatchamacallit. But every time I
Yeah.
would bring it up, he would ghost me and try to gaslight me and then beg me just to keep the child. And now the child is here and he's nowhere to be found.
Wow.
So,
It, like y'all going through like the court or anything? Like, is he getting child support taken out or?
well, he doesn't work. I've gotten the grant diversion, with cash assistance. But I can't. I don't have the money to get my son's birth certificate. My son is 1, and I still don't have his birth certificate. That's how
Oh
much I've
wow.
been struggling. Yeah,
Damn.
that's how much I've been struggling. And so this pandemic doesn't help at all either. Like
No, it don't. No, it
so with that, and I also don't want him to have any rights to my child. Like I don't want him to buck up and be like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start fighting for my child, quote unquote. But you have no idea who he is.
So you don't
Also,
want him to. I didn't mean to cut you off, but you don't want him to have no. You don't want him to have no rights. Hold on a minute. Come here, boy. Why y'all acting like that? Sit down. Hey, Joe. Sit down. Find something to do.
well, it's not that I don't want him to have rights. It's stop. I don't want that. It's just he's half Caucasian.
Okay.
Single man. He's half Caucasian. So his mom, she's the type of person, the typical white, the typical white mom of a black child that feels like she has some say in the black community. Like
I
my
got you.
interaction with her was very like underlining racist. Like
Mm.
one of the reasons why at one point in time I was staying with her because I didn't have anywhere to go. But one of the reasons why she so-called kicked me out was because her black boyfriend was coming back in town. So that's one of the reasons why she so-called told me I had to leave. Now, mind you, I have a whole child by your son. Why would you think that I'm concerned about your black boyfriend at any given time?
Wow. So she was thinking that you was going to all on, like entice him with some shit. You know what I mean? She was thinking
Yeah.
that I got you. That's crazy.
And I'm not one of those type of females that will fuck with somebody else's man because I don't want that to happen to me because I will kill a motherfucker about mine.
I hear that.
But it was just like, damn, and it was multiple scenarios and situations where it would be like, you're taking up for your deadbeat son, but you're a single parent yourself. You have 3 kids. And you're a single mother, so you should understand where I'm coming from, but you don't because you have that white privilege, and you have a Caucasian mom that is well off, so you can always go to your mom and ask her for money. I don't have that opportunity to. I can't go back to my mom. Like I was trying to ask my mom recently because I'm getting evicted. I was gonna try to buy a tiny home or like one of those cargo bins to make me a house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And my mom denied me.
You talking about now?
Well, the moratorium is helping me out. So the moratorium is keeping me in my place. Good. But the thing is, my lease is up in May. If the moratorium keeps continuing to like push my eviction back, that's cool. But by May, I need to figure out where I'm going to go. So I talked to my mom and I asked her for help, and like there is no help. Like I haven't received any help. I probably got a couple dollars, but I can't go back to my mom and stay with her. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So and you got damn near like a newborn. You got like a 1-year-old child. So
yeah. So and the way I got and how I got to my place now, I was in a homeless shelter. Now here in Arizona, the homeless shelters, because Arizona is it used to be a really good place, but now it's starting to become a mini California, where a lot of the homeless people are coming to Arizona because there's only virtually 2 seasons, spring and summer.
Oh, for real?
Well, like it gets cold at night because it's the desert, but like it
Uh-huh.
doesn't really get below 45 degrees during the day.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
So like right
Uh,
now, I can hold on. Let me see what the temperature is right now. Literally, right now, the weather. What is the weather? The weather right now. Hold on.
okay.
Let me put on my location.
Okay.
The weather right now is 63 degrees, and the high is going to be 70
Wow.
degrees.
70 fucking degrees. What? Man, I wish it was
I mean,
70
it gets
degrees over here.
in the summer it gets up to 100 and 115. So don't
That's
get
pretty hot.
too happy.
Yeah, I understand that. I understand that. So
What's
you gotta
wrong? What?
so you got a story to tell, man. For real, you do need to write something, man, about your life. And if you wrote a book about your life, what would it be called? Because I know you got the title already on your mind.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, this title is just it's just meant for like my branding. Like a lot of my social media is Spaded Ace. So my
Okay,
Facebook, my Instagram, my TikTok, all that is Spaded Ace.
that's
Um,
cool. Do you have all your
so
links on stereo?
I mean, I have my Instagram link. And my TikTok is in my bio. Um,
Okay.
Apollo. It's not that serious.
Yeah, I do a little music. I got all my links on my bio too, and I run a podcast too.
You run a podcast? Oh shoot, let me get up on
Yeah.
there.
Hey, if you want, we can use this episode right here if you don't mind, and definitely I can show you. I'll give you the link. Hello, but
He's
definitely I can.
yeah.
I'm sorry, but
He
yeah,
was
definitely I
crying.
can.
So
Oh, okay, it's all good. It's all good. But I definitely give you the link. This would be my fifth episode. So I just started, and like I said, I do music. I do trap. You know what I mean? I'm from South Carolina. I do that South shit, and yeah, you can check it out. It's on YouTube, Spotify. You can Google my name and you can find me on Google.
okay. I don't. I'll look and see and check you out. I'll check you out.
Yeah.
But
I mean, like I said, I do a little music. It might be, it's not for everybody, but it's cool.
and that's another reason why I started this app stereo because I wanted to like at least started something where I can like archive like my chats or whatever and just talk to different people. Um but yeah, like my struggles are like I've been through the ringer and it's like it's annoying. I'm only 22 years old and I've been through a lot. And every time I talk to people, they're like, "How old are you?" I'm like 22 and they're like, you seem like you're 24, 25." And I'm like, "I'm not."
I
I'm just
feel you. I
old.
feel you. But yeah, I mean, it just makes you stronger, and God bless you, man, for real though. I never been in that situation of not having both my parents, or I have both of my parents, but I never been in that situation. We've been poor at times, but we've been happy poor, like what I mean, like we didn't know we was poor. We was kids, we didn't know we was poor. We had so much fun and everything was we was doing so much, we didn't know we was poor. So um, but growing up without parents, man, I know that made you a strong person, man. I know you gotta be, and you only like 20, you were 23 years old.
I
Hey, I
turned
salute you.
22 this year.
I salute you. I salute you, man, for real. Cause like shit, that's tough, man. You know, my wife, man, she been through a lot of shit too, and but like everybody got a story. We all got a story, and like I said, I thank you for sharing that little bit of information to me. I thank you for sharing that to a stranger, and that just makes you stronger. I hope you find placement. Hope you find a place to live, man. For real though.
Yeah, I mean, with my taxes, I'll
Oh yeah, them taxes
I'll
coming. I
put
forgot about
something.
that shit.
Yeah, taxes is coming up, and I was thinking about going ahead and getting another apartment before the eviction is in my name, but it's
Yeah.
like they need to put in something for people who do have evictions and don't have jobs, because I know a lot of people who are going through similar things, and it's like everybody's going to have an eviction in their name pretty soon. And a lot of places, like my apartment that I stay in now, they don't even accept evictions. So it's like a lot of places
Wow.
don't accept
Well,
evictions.
how they gonna do that when they know people are going through shit through this COVID shit?
Well,
And
no,
you know
this
what
is
I mean?
prior to COVID. This is prior to
Oh,
COVID, and this is
oh,
like I
okay,
got my apartment before COVID happened, and
okay.
well, I'm talking about after all this stuff happened, like after the moratorium is up and after everything is up. It's like, what are you gonna do with the people who have evictions in their name? Who, like, this is my first apartment, and I'm already
Oh,
getting
wow.
evicted.
Oh,
So,
wow. How long you been there?
well, it's my lease is up in May, so
Okay,
I was
okay.
here since April, so it's been a good while, but it's like now I'm a fairly new renter, and now I have a whole eviction due to the pandemic, and then now what? I have nowhere else to go. Just think about that. You know how many people are
Yeah.
in my shoes with no credit, just now building their credit, and they have an eviction in their name? What are those type of people are going to do? Like, what are they going to do next? You get what I mean? So,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
it's crazy, and I'm just trying to figure it out as I go. But I really don't want another apartment, because just imagine it being, I'm paying $1,000 a month almost in bills, and in a year that's $12,000, $13,000 that could have been used to something else. That could have
Yeah.
been used to, like, that could have been money down for a house,
Yeah, you're right.
and now that I
You're
have
right.
now. Go ahead.
No. I say you're right. You're right. That could be money down for a house. You're absolutely right.
What?
And you
Why?
just
Come on, just lay down. Go to nap time. Go ahead.
I'm trying to get my son to go to sleep right now.
They be fighting it. They really be
Oh
fighting
my
it.
god. He just turned my son just turned 2 years old. So
Oh,
yeah.
I just went to a birthday party. And someone just turned 2, and it was fun. We
Nice.
went to. I don't know if you have this place called Peter Piper's Pizza, but
Oh
out
no, I
here
never even heard of it.
we do. It's kind of similar to Chuck E. Cheese,
Oh, okay, cool.
but better pizza.
Hey.
Um.
That's cool. That's
So
cool.
yeah, it's I'm trying to figure it out, because I don't want to jump into another place and then just
They can't work with you, or I would think they would be able to work with you, knowing all the
well,
situation
I
that's
I
going
don't
on.
have a job, so there is whatever income that I have been getting in, it goes straight to my son, and I still need to buy food. I still need to get, like,
Yeah.
toiletries, feminine products, stuff like that, soap,
So are you on
lotion,
like
stuff.
food? You're on food stamps though, right?
I mean, I am, but
Mm.
that's just
It's still,
specifically for food. I
yeah.
still, like, they need to
Unemployment?
start they need to start a program for, like, diapers and stuff, because they're very expensive.
Oh
Um,
yeah, I
it can
know
be
about that. I
upwards
feel
of
you.
$45 for a box of diapers, a big box of diapers, and that's crazy.
Yeah. So you are on unemployment though, right?
No, they cut me off.
Oh man,
Yeah.
damn man,
So whatever
that's
money I'm getting, I'm trying to scrape together, and, like, and now, like, people keep telling me, well, you need to go ahead and just go apply to, like, McDonald's and stuff like that. But McDonald's is cool, but
hmm
I have a whole extra person to take care of. That's barely enough to take care of them, let alone me and him.
Yeah,
Um,
you're right. So if
and
when you do go to work, who's watching your child? Who's watching your baby?
I had him in daycare, but
Oh, okay, yeah.
I recently, like before the pandemic, something happened to him where like he ended up getting a busted lip and two front teeth, and
Oh
so
man.
I took him out automatically at daycare because it's like he can't talk. Why would you like? You guys are not telling me anything. Now, when I burn this bitch down, y'all gonna have a big issue. Y'all gonna make it seem like I'm a crazy one. But come, like my son, I picked up my son with a busted lip and two chipped front teeth. Like, what the fuck?
Damn. Damn.
So
So
I don't
what they
trust.
said about that? Well, I mean, what they said, like what happened? What happened to him?
They said that a kid threw a toy at him, but
Oh,
at this time he was an infant. He was in the infant room. So I'm trying to understand what type of child is throwing something hard enough to hit him in the mouth and then chip his two front teeth and bust his lip. You get what
yeah,
I
that's not
mean?
right.
Like,
I would have cussed them people out to take my kid out too.
so
Definitely
I
would.
don't even want to like go there, and I don't trust daycare, especially with my son, at least as African American, just because
Yeah.
out here it's very racist. Like it's not like apparent, but they're very racist out here
In,
and
in
gaslighting.
Arizona?
Yeah, like
Oh
Arizona
wow.
it's technically a Republican state. It used to well, just this year it turned Democrat, but it has been since the beginning a Republican state. And
Yeah.
a lot of older people come here to retire. A lot of old white people. That's why technically the nickname of Arizona is like the the
You said the nickname of Arizona is what?
it's the retirement state.
Retirement state. Okay.
Yeah, so they have a thing like they have the city called Sun City where it's literally people who are 55 and over. You have to be 55 or above to be able to live in this neighborhood, and it's called
Wow.
Sun City. So there's
Damn.
multiple towns out here that are like that, and it's specifically just aimed towards older white people. And
That's crazy.
yeah.
I didn't know
So
that shit. That's crazy. Damn. So besides all that negative craziness, what's your day looking like?
well, he's going to sleep. I'm thinking about
Mm,
making me something to eat, but I need to figure out I need to go to the grocery store and figure out what I'm going to be making for not I'm not having nobody over, but I'm going to
mm-hmm.
be watching the halftime show this weekend,
Okay.
so I gotta get my grocery list together, and I gotta see what I'm gonna be making. I know I'm definitely gonna be making wings. I know I'm definitely
Okay.
gonna be trying to make some nachos with some, fully loaded with the ground beef, the
Nice.
jalapenos, the cheese. You know what I mean? You
Yeah,
already know.
that sounds
Uh,
good, man. You making me hungry, shit. God damn. That sounds
um,
good. So you gonna eat all that by yourself, or you not having no one? You said you having no one over?
I mean, coronavirus, and I'm not quite sure. I might have some people over, but
Yeah.
it all depends on like I haven't really been like talking to anybody anymore, friend wise, just because like 2020, because I've been going through it in 2020, and like a lot of people who were so called my friends didn't even help and support us. Like
They wasn't even around, huh?
they weren't even around, and it was like you're not gonna try to use me or my place as a kickback spot, and you see me struggling, you see me going through it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You're not gonna be able to. You're not just gonna come in my crib and just be chilling and try to eat up my food, use up my internet.
You
Lounge
right.
on my
You right.
couch, and I'm about to be evicted. You feel me? Like that's not how
Yeah,
this
that's not
works.
right. That's not right. And that person ain't even helping. He just lounging, huh?
Yeah, you just lounging. You're not even
Man,
like
fuck that.
helping me pack up or nothing. Like I had my son's godmom. She helped me. She came through and helped me pack up and like organize my closet because I went through like a depressive stage in 2020, and like
Mhm.
you know how you get depressed and you let everything go. So I had to definitely clean up and everything. But she came through and helped me pack up, clean up. I gave her some stuff to take off my hands because I know that if I'm going to be evicted, I'd rather have like my valuables with somebody else and let them use it, get the worth in than just put it in storage. Especially out
Yeah.
here, if you don't get like a insulated AC circulated storage, anything electronic will fry out here
Oh wow.
because it gets
Wow.
so hot. It gets so hot in the summer, so it's like you'll try to like put like say a laptop or like an Xbox in storage. If it's not like a circulated AC unit, your electronics will fry. Um,
Mm. Mm.
but
Damn. They get that hot up there.
yeah, you can fry an egg on the concrete.
Yeah. Fuck that. I might not want to go around there. Shoot, ever in life.
I mean, it's nice. It's very like the prime time to come visit is in the spring.
Mm-hmm.
Like between okay, so you can come between September, the ending of September, all the way
Is
up
that like a
to
good vacation spot for like if like I wanted to bring my kids and my wife like or we'll go is there any like vacation joints around there like
yeah, like
any
Sedona
places?
is a really good
Okay.
area because they have
Okay.
like 4 seasons.
Nice.
And it's like Arizona is where the Grand Canyon is located.
Oh, I didn't know shit. Hey, I didn't know.
And then Flagstaff, that's a good spot if you want to like still feel the summer,
Mm-hmm.
but it's the snows up there in the mountains. It's in the mountains. So
What? So y'all
yeah,
do get a little snow
Flagstaff.
then.
I mean, it snows in the mountains because of the elevation, but if you go
Elevation, yeah,
down
yeah.
in the valley, it doesn't snow down here. Uh
Mm-hmm.
um Arizona is like a mini version of California without the water.
I can dig
And
it.
and Arizona is landlocked. So we live right by Mexico. We live right by California. We're like 8 hours away from California.
Oh,
Uh uh no, we're 8 hours away from Vegas, five
okay.
hours away from California.
Only
Uh
five? Damn. Okay.
it depends on what area. Like San Francisco is 5. LA is like 9.
Mm,
Vegas is 8.
okay.
Uh, Texas is about a day away.
Damn. Oh wow.
Colorado is 10 hours. We're right
Yeah,
around
I
everything.
got a brother. I got a brother living in Colorado Springs.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. So
So yeah. Oh, don't
what?
forget to
Spade?
follow me.
Oh yeah, yeah. Let me do that right now. Let me do that right now. Okay. Spaded Ace. Let me ask you a question.
Hmm.
Uh, hold on. I'm sorry. My son had doing something. What is like the craziest? I know you've seen some shit. I know you've seen some shit. What would be like the craziest? It could be a good scenario. It could be a bad scenario. What's like the craziest thing you ever experienced so far in your 23 years of life? But
22.
you
I'm
told me,
22.
but 22. But you told me some shit already. I'm like, wow. So
Um, I don't know.
it could be
I've
something
noticed
fun.
that a lot of people
It could be something
out
cool.
here, everybody does drugs. Like when as I was growing up, I didn't realize how many people do drugs now. But you'll expect somebody who you thought was just a normal person, but
Mm-hmm.
comes to find out they do crack cocaine, you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
or they do cocaine, you know, off the blue, like out of the blue. Like I've noticed that not everybody, because I don't do it. I barely even smoke anymore. But like a lot of
Okay.
people are
Oh, addicts.
druggy
Huh?
and you
Yeah.
don't even know.
Wow. So what is
Especially
like the
out,
choice? Oh, go ahead. What you
huh?
say? I was
Out
about to
here,
ask you like what.
Go
I
ahead.
was about to ask you, like, what is the choice of drugs? Like the like down south, a lot of people use meth. A lot of people, hold on, a lot of people use crack. Like, what is what is the choice of drug up there?
Um, the choice of drug out here is I don't know what it is, but it's that where you use aluminum foil and they do smoke a lot of perks out here.
Probably
Uh,
probably meth. It's probably meth. It's
okay,
probably meth
so
up there too.
it's meth, perks, and opioids. It's a lot of
Yeah.
opioid.
See, all I do is smoke weed, man. I smoke weed. I might take a shot. That's it. I can't see how people do that crazy shit.
No.
Hmm.
I said I'm crying. Yeah, I don't understand it. And then crack, I mean not crack, coke out here is a very big one because a lot of people that move out here have a little bit extra money. Um
Hmm.
and a lot of people from California are moving here.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are doing coke, and coke is like a rich person drug if you want the good quality, whatever. Um
Yeah.
but we're also by Mexico, so like
I feel that.
Mexico, like we're right through like the drug, you know, area. So drugs run through Arizona just like everybody else.
Yeah. Damn. I feel that. Well, listen, hey, I enjoyed talking to you. It was, I already follow you, and I definitely going to see you and hear from you again. Definitely going to hear from you again. And like I
Okay,
said,
definitely.
like I said, I do a podcast. So I have a question. Could I use some of the? Can I use this for the podcast, or if you don't want me to, I won't at all. Because like I know you told me some personal stuff,
I
and
mean, like if you can chop it up a little bit, you know what I'm
I
saying?
will. I will. I'll chop it up. I definitely will. And definitely will. Whatever. And I'll send you a copy of it or whatever like that, or before I even put it out if need be. But
Okay, okay.
it's what I mean.
Yeah,
Because like I said,
my
you touched on a
Instagram is
lot
on
of.
here, so you
Okay,
could
I'm
just
gonna follow
click
you on
my face,
Instagram.
and then yeah, just
Okay.
follow me on Instagram. I don't have a Twitter or anything because Twitter. I don't understand that stuff. I don't get that.
I
I
used
don't
to
get
have a
Twitter.
Twitter. Yeah, I used to have one. Eh. I don't
But
mess
yeah,
with it.
you can just send it to me on Instagram, and
Hmm.
uh we can go that route.